Congressman, you're an expert on the Iraq War. I know you've written a book on it, one of the few Republicans to vote against it. What has been the cost of the Iraq War in terms of increased government power?
Well, the Iraq War has increased the deficit as a result of extraordinary spending for national defense, and so it's likely that without the Iraq War in place, the budget deficit in fiscal year 2007 would have been non-existent. Given as much as we've spent on the war, the economic cost and human cost has driven up not only the deficit, but has created a great schism in our politics.
In terms of the government's ability to gain more power over the average American, has the Iraq War / the war on terrorism been costly in that respect?
I believe it has. I believe that as a result of the expansion in warrantless wiretapping to include citizens of the United States, we have lost some liberties in that area. I believe also the idea that we are in a constant state of war has caused Americans to believe that they can and should give up more of our freedom. The framers of the Constitution, our founders, said that government should be limited in its power over us, but as we continue to be in a warlike state, we continue to believe that we can give up more of our liberty in order to be secure.
Congressman, when you were in the Congress, you were a stalwart against government spending. Now we see trillion-dollar deficits as far as the eye can see, $11 trillion national debt. How are we going to get this government spending back under control?
Well, we've got to return to conservative ideology. Limited government under the Constitution, limited enumerated powers that the federal government has. And we must reinvigorate that discussion about the importance of adhering to the Constitution. Without adhering to that blueprint, government can and is spending money on anything.
One more question. In the district in which you served, are you getting a tremendous amount of it? How much encouragement are you getting to return to the political fray?
Well, I'm getting some encouragement. I try to limit that. I think for right now, I believe that on a nationwide basis, we need an education process. That's why I'm at CPAC, to talk about national security, to talk about foreign policy and the growth of government. Because we've got an issue within the Republican Party, a significant issue, as to the true size of government and scope that it should have over our lives. So until we get our house in order, you might say, within the Republican Party and the conservative movement, it may be futile to go outside.